What's up, everybody, and welcome to Twisted Bird's review show for, well, Nintendo's not so much conference, but Nintendo's Direct for this year's E3. I'm Paddy, I'm here with Rob.
Hello.
And Alistair.
Hello.
So a nice short and sweet little Direct that we got from Nintendo. Let's go straight into it. So they opened with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Does that mean anything to anybody?
No.
Nope, just looks like one of those JRPG type things. That's all I can tell.
Said very succinctly. Okay, let's move on. Then they showed Kirby, which is coming next year. I don't know if it's just going to be called Kirby, but that's what that was the name they gave it. What do you think of the gameplay?
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a Kirby. Like he eats things and borrows their properties, and yeah, I'm sort of interested of where they are going. So yeah, I have to wait and see.
Yeah, you could recruit like different. I don't really know whether they're just sort of NPCs or enemies, but you could create your own like little team as you travel along. I don't know if that's something that previous Kirby games have had, but to me that seemed quite a new concept.
Yeah, never played a Kirby, so I don't really know if it's different or not. But I know. But I like him on Smash, so maybe I'll give this a go one day. Then they had.
No, you won't. Don't lie to us.
No, I won't. Then they had some Pokemon announcements, which is cool. So Pokemon Tournament Deluxe is coming to Switch. It's like I think an arena brawler.
It is.
But yeah, for me the real big news, I guess, even though they didn't really sell it, was that a full scale up Pokemon RPG is coming to Nintendo Switch. But they didn't have anything to show. It was just the director saying it's coming. Yeah. So. He said, we don't have anything to show this year, and you probably won't have anything to show next year, or even maybe the year after, but it is coming.
Yeah, like I am really pleased with that. It is something I've been saying for like years, that why are they so sort of stuck on being a handheld? And I know it's a thing they've always
Pokemon.
Yeah, and I know it's something they've always done, but I can't see why a formula doesn't work on a console. And yeah, as soon as I heard the Switch, I thought, yeah, this is like the chance, because you can kind of get away with calling the Switch a handheld. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, they're still kind of holding on to the 3DS as like, no, this is our handheld thing, and Switch is our home console, which you can also take on the road. But I think the Switch will just become, their everything if it does well, and like it just makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'd be quite curious to see kind of what elements they change from the games as they are to make it kind of the RPG console version. Because the newer versions, you like have that 3D setting kinda sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's like that. It's like that 2.5D, isn't it? Where you're moving around sort of in a 2D space, but
it is like 3D-ish. Yeah, so it will be. It's one to keep an eye on, like just to see kind of what differences they make, because everyone, I think, since the beginning of time has wanted a Pokemon RPG type thing, and it has a lot to live up to. So the pressure is definitely on Nintendo now.
Yeah, and this is also in a post-Zelda world. Like, can they give us a big Pokemon RPG, which is this kind of 2.5D weird top-down thing, or are they going to try and go? At least
3D.
Yeah, full 3D.
Breath of the Wild,
big world,
sort of 3D.
Breath of the World type thing.
That would be so cool, though.
I know.
Wouldn't it?
I think quite intimidating, but it would be awesome. To have that in the Pokemon world. It's kind of like, I mean, you'd think that was the natural evolution of the series, and hopefully taking it off handheld let them do that.
It feels like one of those things that don't get close. Don't get too close to the sun, or else you get burnt, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it might be too much.
We'll have to see. Another announcement that was kind of, look, we're making games for the Switch, but we have nothing to show, is just a screen that said Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, I know the first three Metroid Primes did pretty well. I know sort of hardcore fans of the series were quite sort of frustrated that it moved from a platform, sort of a puzzler, to a first person shooter sort of game. But I know the fans of Prime will be really, really pleased. Whether or not the fans of Metroid will be pleased, I'm not sure.
I guess you can't please everybody. Then they showed Yoshi. Again, like Kirby, I don't know if it's just going to be called Yoshi, but 2018 was put on it as well. So again, with Nintendo recently, it's hard to tell if that's actually going to be 2018, but it's good to know that it's coming. It was kind of a weird, like, I don't know, platformer, 2D platformer, and then occasionally looks like maybe 2.5D, or it was interesting looking anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see anything there that made me think, oh my god, look, here comes a new platformer, which normally, even when I saw, I can't remember what it was called, but like the Woolly Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's
game.
Woolly World.
Yeah, that was it. Like, when I first saw that, like, I was like, oh, that looks really cool and funky, and that's why I bought it. But with that one, I was like, I didn't get the same sort of buzz from it.
Yeah, it seemed to be like almost Yoshi's version of Paper Mario, and every now and then, like, you could switch the map around, and the other side has like a different area, which is a pretty cool concept. I mean, it's like you have to sort of think about. It seems a bit more tactical than just a normal Yoshi game.
Yeah, and it looked like possibly two-player co-op.
Yeah,
if not more. Definitely, like there were 2 players kind of helping each other out with stuff. And then they showed us some Fire Emblem Warriors, which is coming out at the end of this year. Not a series I know much of. I don't know if any.
Nor do I. I haven't played much of Fire Emblem, which
it contains Marth.
Yeah, and he's in Smash Bros.
That is the only reason I know him.
It must be
Let's
important.
talk about Smash Bros for a bit.
And then they did another little Zelda segment, so they told us what we already knew, and what Bethesda showed, that you can get some Zelda skins and stuff and weapons in Skyrim. And they also showed us what they'd already been, I think it's already had been announced, the Master Trials, which is like some add-on content for the Breath of the Wild. New armor, new modes, like this map thing that tracks you all over the place. Nothing too new. I don't think it's going to take me back to the game, to be honest.
No, I mean, I think Zelda Breath of the Wild already has quite a lot of content, and like I know there'll be a few hardcore fans that have gone through and sort of seen it all and done it all. But for me, when I next reboot a Breath of the Wild, I've still got plenty to get on with, so I don't see what. I mean, like it looked cool, especially like the Trial of the Sword thing. All that looked pretty cool, but probably not worth the price. Which I don't even know what the price is, but like it's not worth
Still not worth it.
They also announced that like a second DLC, the Champions Ballad, coming out for the holidays 2017 with the 4 new amiibos.
Oh, so, yeah.
Like, they didn't really say what that was about, like Champions Ballad. Maybe it's more of a focused story on the 4 heroes, that like for each of the divine beasts.
That could be interesting. I mean, I guess anything to sell us some cool little plastic toys. And then they moved on to something we'd already seen as well. So Mario plus Rabbids. They showed that at the Ubisoft conference. I don't know if anybody saw anything else they want to add. I think what they did say, what we didn't see before, was that there's a release date, August 29th. I don't know if we saw that at Ubisoft. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think we did, no.
Yeah, so it's coming August 29th. And then Rocket League is coming to Switch, which is cool. I mean, Rocket League is, phenomenon. And they showed some very rich men talking about their game. It's great. Rocket League is fun. You can play it on the go.
Yes, I mean, there's not really much to say about that. What is it? It was something that you're not really surprised by. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, nice. It fits well, I think, with that kind of handheld style of the Switch. So you can take it wherever you want and play on the go.
And a few exclusive like hats and things. I think that was the only real difference that they brought in.
Yeah, well, you need some nice new accessories for your cars. And then they ended with Super Mario Odyssey, which is coming 27th of October. I think that's the first time we've seen a release date. Another really weird trailer for this Mario thing, like this really weird song, which I think they'd written themselves. Maybe they couldn't find somebody to actually do it, so they just asked somebody within Nintendo who could sing. It was a bit weird. It looks weird, but then it's probably going to be absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Every time they show a Mario, and it's like, oh, I don't know about that, and then you play it, and it's like people never shut up about it. So
yeah, like Mario's up there with like a rock star in terms that you don't really need to see trailers and stuff. You can just buy it. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take control of other creatures with your hat, and they have mustaches.
Yeah, that gets creepy.
Yeah, but it is pretty much all you really need to know.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, that's how they ended it. Nice, short, to the point. Looked really cool. So that was the Nintendo conference. What do you guys think, Rob? Do you want to give us a little summation and a little score?
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, if you compare it to previous years, which I think last year was just solely about Zelda, they had more to show. They had some really cool things that they had to say, but we didn't see much. So for me, I'm not going to score it too high, but I'm going to score it much better than what I would have in the previous years, and I'm going to give it straight light in the middle of the road, a 5 out of 10.
Alistair?
Yeah, it was short and sweet. There wasn't too much there that kind of blew the roof off the place, but with the Pokemon RPG announcement, the showing of Super Mario Odyssey, Metro Prime and sort of those sort of things, it does kind of give it a little bit of a boost above average. So I'm going to give it a solid 6.
Cool, and I think I'm just going to give it a 7, just because, like, it's great to have Rocket League on there. Super Mario Odyssey looks great, and the thought of a Pokemon RPG on the Switch, even though that's going to be years away, is also really exciting. Cool, so that was our review show for Nintendo's Direct from E3 2017. We've got a whole bunch more E3 kind of review shows from all the other conferences on YouTube if you search Twisted Bard, and we'll have some more gaming stuff around E3 on twistedbard.com. I hope you had a great E3. The actual show starts now, which is weird to think. There's going to be loads of more content coming that you can find on actual reputable game sites. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.